the fact that they're hit by over 20 typhoons a year, that's huge. You can only imagine the consequences that this has for the populations who live in this area in particular. Hello everyone, welcome once again to my channel. It's your boy Luis Portelles, and for today's video we have a very special one because we're gonna be covering a candidate that a lot of you guys have been requesting. And of course, I'm talking about the candidate representing for the Philippines in this year's edition of Miss Eco International. We all know that Miss Eco International had a little bit of drama last year, and for that reason, everyone is really looking forward to this edition to see how things are going to unfold. The name of this lady is Kathleen Paton, and unfortunately, if I'm just being fully transparent, I didn't have the chance to follow her journey during Miss World Philippines as closely because I was covering other pageants, I was doing like my full-time job, just like so many things going on at the same time that unfortunately I didn't get to pay as much attention as I would have liked to give her. But ever since her international competition has been getting closer, actually she's already in Egypt, I've been looking at some of her interviews, I watched her send-off as well, and I was really impressed. For that reason, I decided to make this reaction video, which is gonna be actually in two parts. First of all, we're gonna take a look at her journey during Miss World Philippines, just so that I can give you my overall opinion about that performance, and then we're gonna watch together her Miss Eco International tourism video. So overall, this is gonna be two reactions within one video, so make sure that you watch until the end. As usual, the only thing that I'm gonna ask from you is that if you enjoy my video, please make sure that you subscribe, that you like this video so that it gets recommended to more people, and let me know in the comments if you agree with my feedback, my opinions, and what are your expectations when it comes to Kathleen and her entire performance during Miss Eco International 2022. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. I really hope that you enjoy it. Whoa, that was smooth. Now the stairs. Okay, I see there's challenges in here. I need a little bit more movement with the hips. Okay, she delivers. Okay, all right, that was very solid. You know, for each one of the comments that I was saying as she was performing, I think that she delivered on every single level. The transitions were very smooth. I really love how she did those twirls so confidently, and even with the hair that will follow the movement. I love when beauty queens do that, and physically speaking, she's stunning. I was looking at her abs and I was like, damn, this is more defined than my future, my morals, and my sexuality. But she certainly gave me a very good first impression. I'm actually surprised that I never looked into her performances before, because just based on that swimsuit presentation, I think that this girl could be like Binibining Pilipinas material. She could be Miss Universe Philippines material as well. So let's keep watching and see what she will do for the rest of the performance.
38, Kathleen Paton, Aklan.
Oh. Ooh. That gown, man.
Designer, Val Taguba.
Wow. Okay, you guys know that I have a soft spot for purple, and this looks, is this like
Kathleen
blue?
opened a library in Aklan.
No, this is purple.
Books donated from all over Australia. She is a mental health advocate, actress,
Mental
and
health.
commercial model.
Nice. Wow, look at the back of the dress.
39.
Okay, I'm gonna say something about this evening gown performance. First of all, the dress looks amazing. It's really exquisite when I think of it. And also, I want to give her props for being able to showcase the dress so well. My only feedback will be that maybe she should have taken a little bit more time when it comes to, you know, like the walk and just showing different angles for the dress so that the audience can really get to see and appreciate the garment. Of course, we know that this is a pageant, so they don't have like all the time that we want. They have to make all the girls go on stage. Therefore, I'm pretty sure that she is being timed. But that's my only critique. I wish that we got to appreciate this a little bit longer.
Miss Photogenic and the best in evening gown. For the best and photogenic. Miss Photogenic goes to candidate number 38, Kathleen Paton.
Presenting the award for Miss Photogenic is Miss
Sana
World
all
Philippines Head
photogenic.
Stylist, Frances Chi.
It's undeniable that her body is stunning. She's curvilicious. Oh, looking healthy. I love
Up
it.
next, we have candidate number 38, Kathleen Paton. Pick a card, any card.
Hello, hello. My judge is Miss Genevieve Christine Montano.
Oh. Let's go with the questions. My favorite segment.
Hi.
Oh, I remember how many problems they had with the
Hi, good
microphones.
evening.
Jesus.
Hi, good evening.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you. How are you?
What is one thing that you need to overcome?
One thing that you need to overcome is fear with your confidence and the fear of being rejected. I myself have suffered a lack of confidence when I was younger. I wasted a lot of my time being stuck at home because I was afraid of going out of my comfort zone. And I would tell my younger self even that if I could go back in time to overcome this fear, because you have no idea what's out there and what's there for you. Thank you.
Thank you, candidate number 38.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about that Q&A segment. Was it the smoothest answer that I've ever seen? No, but we have to give her props that it didn't seem to be rehearsed. She was truly just answering the question based on her own experience and the things that she has gone through in life. So props to her for opening up and being able to be so transparent with the audience. From an objective point of view, I think that she was able to answer the question. So all the elements were there. My only wish is that she was able to end a little stronger, maybe with a statement, maybe with something that will really, really make the audience remember her answer. Because in this type of segments with so many girls, even if she gives you a very honest and heartfelt answer, it's hard for the audience to remember everyone because there's just so many candidates. You need to stand out.
Our Miss Echo Philippines 2021. It's candidate number.
Who is it gonna be? It's me. Charot.
38, Kathleen Paton.
Get it, Kathleen.
To award Miss Eco Philippines
Please don't fall.
Presidential Spokesperson, Secretary Harry Roque.
All right, so there you have it. That was the coronation moment for Kathleen Paton. I do believe that this was a very good performance, very, very solid, and I can definitely see why she was able to get one of the crowns during Miss World Philippines. Her body was beautiful. Her performance was very, very smooth. There were a few things here and there that I would have, provided a little bit of feedback. For example, as I said, with the evening gown, I wish that she was taking a little bit more time. With the swimsuit presentation, I wish that maybe she focused a little bit more on the facial expression, because everything else was really, really on point. And for the Q&A, just kind of keep in mind that, end strong. Give me a statement. Give me something that I will remember and that I will keep thinking about for the rest of the day. But now, as I told you earlier, she is already on the next stage of the competition, meaning that she is already in Egypt, ready to compete in Miss Eco International. And for that, we're gonna be watching and reacting to her Miss Eco International tourism video. In this video, she's going to present the Philippines, her country, where she comes from. So I'm really hoping to see some quality footage. I'm hoping to learn more about Kathleen and her culture as well. So let's get into that and let's see how she did. Philippines.
People often describe me as quirky, kind, and cheerful. I'm a passionate advocate of mental health awareness and conserving the environment. I'm also a health and fitness enthusiast. I hope someday to travel the whole world in pursuing my dreams of creating positive changes in society.
Okay.
I someday hope to also have a sustainable and eco-friendly business that helps my community.
Okay, alright, so right now she is during the first part of the video, the first 30 seconds, she did a lot of things already. So she presented herself, she gave us some of her characteristics, she talked about some of her personal traits and what sets her apart from other people. Obviously, we can already see like she's beautiful, she's very classy, very stylish, but the fact that she was saying that she's funny, that she's quirky, that she's all of these things kind of like sets her apart, and most importantly also separates her from the stereotype of the pageant patty type of thing, like the typical beauty queen that comes to mind when you think of this stereotype. Of course, with all of these opportunities, she also has to find a way to introduce the ideas and the concept that she is a good candidate for Miss Eco International precisely. And of course, this is a pageant that advocates a lot for ecology. Here she just mentioned that her hopes for the future is to own a business that is eco-friendly and sustainable. That's already a very good transition line to get into the advocacy and what she wants to do with this platform. Let's keep watching.
I live in the Philippines, an archipelago consisting of over 7,600 islands inhabited by over 111 million strong Filipinos.
There you go. Now we're learning.
Hi, I'm Kathleen
about the
Paton,
country.
Miss Eco Philippines 2022.
I was born and raised in one of the most beautiful islands in the whole world,
Wow.
Boracay. However, being an archipelago is both a blessing and a curse. Due to our geographical location, we are visited by an average of 20 typhoons and storms a year, wreaking havoc wherever it lands. Scientists around the world agree that climate change has a huge impact on typhoons. That's why my aim as Miss Eco Philippines is to inspire people to join this movement and educate them in saving our planet Earth. So, let's start by being environmentally conscious.
Okay, let's stop right there one more time because I think that this section in particular is very important and very interesting as well, you know. I was expecting her, of course, to talk about the geography of the Philippines and the culture, you know, what you can find when you visit her country. I also like the fact that she is not only talking about the positive, but also about the negative, you know. She's talking about the pros and cons of living on an island in this part of the world. The fact that they're hit by over 20 typhoons a year, that's huge. You can only imagine the consequences that this has for the populations who live in this area in particular. And by saying that her hope with this platform is to educate the communities to be able to overcome these challenges more effectively, already gives her a bigger purpose than just competing for a title or just for a crown.
It all starts with small changes at home. Recycling, using less plastic and thrifting clothes instead of buying new items. The Philippines is home to incredible beaches and unique wildlife, beautiful mountains and amazing people. By being eco-conscious and working together, the next generation can still explore and be amazed at this country I call my home.
Wow. I thought it was over.
This March, we'll visit the land full of stories. The
Egypt.
cradle of civilization, Egypt. To have a glimpse of this magnificent country is to experience the awe and wonder of unparalleled landmarks. Egypt is the oldest tourist destination and having some of the earliest records of architecture. From the Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the 7 wonders in the world, to the Great Sphinx, a country that I only ever visited in history books and movies. As Miss Eco Philippines 2022, I'm beyond excited to be able to breathe in and embrace the history, the urban sites, and the people in its cuisine. Egypt has an arid desert climate, home to unique floras and faunas that thrive in this environment, but also a country of beautiful beaches and the most interesting bodies of water. The Nile River can be seen from space, and it's also the longest river in the world.
Wow.
A land full of endless possibilities. If you're chasing thrill and adrenaline, Egypt has got you covered. It is a place that is special to each and every one of us that must be visited once in their lifetime. So, what are you waiting for? Come experience Egypt with me.
Wow, that was incredible, you guys. Honestly, I was not expecting the second part of the video because that's completely different from like what she was talking about in the beginning with the Philippines. I wonder if this is kind of a requirement for the pageant to also promote the local tourism in Egypt, but it definitely made me want to visit. So overall, when we look at her performance during Miss World Philippines, this allows us to get a better idea of what she's capable of on the stage. And of course, keep in mind that ever since she was crowned, she has been preparing for the international competition. So we should get an even better, more elevated version of Kathleen. For the tourism video, I really liked how she was able to find a healthy balance between promoting the country, the culture, the people, the good sides, but also creating awareness about the issues that her community has to face yearly. I mean, like over 20 typhoons just in this one island. That's just like insane. So hopefully she will continue to do this and bring more awareness, continue educating local communities on how to protect themselves and be able to overcome these challenges over time. So there you go, you guys. That was my two-part reaction for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Please, I would like to make this an interactive conversation. So let me know in the comment section, what do you think about her full performance, not only during Miss World Philippines, but also how do you think she will manage to compete in Egypt right now for Miss Eco International? Do you think that she'll be able to bring the crown back to the Philippines? Let me know. While you're at it, don't forget to leave a like on this video so that it gets recommended to more people. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one almost every single day. And last but not least, come here and give me a hug, because that's a little tradition on the channel. Know that I love you, that I appreciate you. Thank you for coming and spending a few moments out of your day here with me. And until I see you next time, please stay safe, be kind to one another, sending you all my love, all my kisses, and I'll see you on the next one.